Yeah. What's the motherfucking deal, baby?
Perfect.
How you doing? I know you miss me.
Now we live, baby.
Daryl, how you doing today, bro? What's up?
It's your gut.
Hey, man, let's get it.
T-Sharp, what's good, baby?
Baby. Shannon Sharp shit.
Craig, you ready?
Somewhat. I'm ready.
T, Willie, ready?
Let's go, man. I got some shit to say.
Alright, baby, you ready? White man can jump today, bro. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Alright, Miles, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Bang, I won.
Alright, y'all, we back. Long time no see. What's good with T Willie? Put a shirt on. This ain't Africa. Hey, what's good, y'all? What's good? I know y'all been watching the finals. I know y'all got a lot to say, so let's get it started. Game 5, LeBron makes a great pass. A Magic Johnson type elite pass to Danny Green. He's a foot short. Markieff Morris throws it out of bounds. You guys think LeBron made the right choice? All right, you think he should have just went up and shot that stuff, or he should have passed it to Danny Green? T. Willie, you're number one fan. Go do your thing, partner.
All right, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. There's a thing called contracts. Okay, you get a contract when you're good enough to play in the NBA. Okay, when you're good enough to play in the NBA, you're part of a team. Okay, when you're part of a team, you have a specific role. Because when you have a specific role, you're supposed to fucking do it. Okay, if you don't do it, you get fired. Okay, this motherfucker needs to get fired. How the hell? All you have to do, you get paid millions of dollars to shoot a ball and put it in the hole, and you can't do that.
Meal.
Bro, I've been saying the same thing about
Time.
LeBron James, bro. I'm finally glad we're on the same page, man. That motherfucker. And he in the GOAT conversation? Come on, man.
Anyways, so this thing is
So basically, you talking about LeBron, not Danny Green. So
no, I'm talking about goddamn Danny Green. He's just goddamn. He's smoking that dope. I don't know what the hell's wrong with him. But I'm not even mad that he missed it, because it's whatever. Okay, people miss shots all the time. People miss game winners all the time. That's not a problem. People even miss wide open shots. Okay, cool. But it's the fact that this motherfucker Morris sat there and said, maybe they throw it out of bounds. What the hell? What is wrong with you? You got 3 motherfuckers wide open. You got a nigga to the left, back, and you got goddamn LeBron James over there on the ring. What is wrong with you? What happened in your head that said, let me throw it to the cameraman behind the goddamn hoop? Come on, bro. That's worse than JR, bro. That's worse than JR.
That is worse than JR. That was worse than JR.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was worse than JR. And then
Who you more mad at, though? You more mad at Morris or Green?
Everybody's mad at Green. I'm mad at Morris.
Look,
You can't be mad at a man for missing a shot.
Play 2K underneath Danny Green's joint. It says 3-point specialist.
That's all he can do. That's all he can do.
This man got 2
mad at him
rings.
missing a wide
They
open
gotta
shot.
give him something.
Yeah, he got 2 rings off of shooting 3-pointers. He
Yes,
could have got a third,
that's right.
but he didn't make the 3. Ain't that?
Let's be honest though. He didn't make those rings.
Oh, no. I was just
But you know what he did?
bullshit.
Hey,
He played a role.
I was just thinking about Danny Green's
With a
champion
good coach.
team starting 5, and it's pretty nasty. You got Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Tim Duncan, and then your 6th man is Manu Ginobili. That's pretty nasty.
For what? What is that for?
Like a starting 5 plus a 6th man who Danny Green have potentially won with.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
nasty.
He's a role
So
player.
he's
He's
been
playing
carried.
great.
Yeah. He's played a role, exactly.
Carry the bags. Okay.
He can play some defense.
Skip Beatty, what you think, bro?
So I think, and it's typical for this day and age, what's going on, everybody's avoiding the fact that this falls on LeBron James' shoulders, right? Everybody's trying to deflect that it's Danny Green's fault.
Wait, even hold on. Even NBA players are saying it's not his fault. So I want you to keep going after that.
Tell me, would MJ pass that or who shot it?
He did pass it to Steve Kerr. You watched The Last Dance. He passed it to Steve Kerr and he made that shot. And John Paxson made that shot.
Michael Jordan knew who he was passing to. LeBron didn't know who he was passing to. He was passing to Danny Green. If it was KCP, yeah, I would have passed it to him because KCP was hitting. Not Danny Green. Danny
Hold
Green
on.
been streaky
So-
since North Carolina.
So
They called him in.
you saying he didn't know who set the screen for him at the top of the key?
No, I'm saying LeBron doesn't have the IQ to know to not to give the ball to Danny Green to shoot a game
Look.
shot like that.
Bro, hold on.
Michael Jordan knew he was passing to
Look.
Kerr, one of the best three-pointers of all
You saying
time.
that Danny
He
Green's
knew
never
he was
had a record?
passing to Paxton. He
Come
trusted
on,
him.
man.
Come on.
Curry, one of the best three
Come
pointers
on,
of all
man.
time.
Come on, man.
You say
I
Danny Green's
understand
a
that you hate
three-point shooter.
LeBron, but you're not going to sit here and bring him IQ. And when it comes to LeBron, you're not going to sit here and say that LeBron doesn't have that
Who are you
IQ.
gonna blame
Come
for
on,
something
man.
like
Come
that? Who are
on.
you gonna blame for something like that? Somebody like Danny Green, who will never be mentioned after he retires, or somebody like LeBron James?
Okay,
who passed
he
the
was out
ball
of the play.
when
He was
could
out
have
of
done
the
it.
play. He was out of the play before that. They called him in for that play. They drew up a play
Yeah.
for him. LeBron Drew had 5 defenders on him. You want this nigga to drive on 5 defenders?
If you're the
Of
GOAT,
course he's gonna pass
yo,
out. So
LeBron
we're doing
James,
down by 2.
LeBron
he
James,
wanted him to
6'11",
shoot the three.
285. Hell yeah, he better fucking
Oh,
drive and
no,
bust through
numbers.
this
First of all,
motherfucker.
he's
a fucking train.
He's 255, 260.
Hell,
He
bro.
255. First of all, he's 255,
Yeah,
260.
Yeah, fucking
Second of all, he
fullback.
even said that they drew up the play like that. He said, "Yeah, I drove. We drew up the play like that. I drove. I passed it out to one of the best."
So you don't
shooters,
call an
and he
audible?
didn't-
Tell me how many times Tom Brady
What's he
called an
gonna
audible.
do?
Peyton Manning call audible.
But think about it. He drove.
You're gonna
Jimmy
bust
Butler was
through that
coming over the
shit.
top. He had 2 defenders on his side. Bam was covering, coming off of AD. And then Iggy.
Then don't say you're the best player in the world if you can't bust through that. Don't claim to be the best player in the world like that.
You know what's crazy? People would sit here and bring up Kobe. Oh, Kobe would have drove. Kobe would have drove on 5
Kobe
people.
would have faded
Kobe
and drained
did
that
drive
shit.
on 5 people when he played the Bulls and got blocked and lost the game. So what is wrong with you?
I
not-
respect
that's not
Kobe
fucking
more for
right.
trying, taking the game in his hands than I do LeBron passing it off to somebody like Danny.
So you want him to drop?
turnover,
Okay, so you want him to
though.
drop
Jimmy
on 5
Butler's a
people, get blocked
turnover,
and
though.
pass to a wide open
You
person.
respect
Yeah.
the turnover more than
I
a
want
better
him to
shot.
create something.
You
Oh,
respect the
on
turnover
5
more than a better shot. Is that what you're saying?
What?
You're respecting a turnover more than a high percentage shot. Is that what you saying?
I'm respecting a player of Kobe's caliber and Michael's caliber to attempt to take the game into their own hands when it's the end of the game like that as their role. That is their role. They're the star player. They're the head of the team, whatever. They need to take control of that.
It doesn't.
I do respect that more, yes.
Dog, you can't sit here and fight somebody and be mad at somebody because they didn't drive and shoot.
Now,
over
if he was
5 fucking
passing
people.
out to
Let me ask
John
you-
Hornacek, yeah, I don't blame you.
Let me ask you,
Shoot the
do
ball.
you like Batman?
Do I like Batman?
Yeah.
He's all right.
You like Iron Man?
Not the biggest fan.
Oh
but
my God.
he's funny.
Oh, you're fucking bullshit. You're bullshit.
What's your point?
Dog, not every superhero is conventional, has the same superpowers. Not everybody has things that everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Batman, right? He has no superpowers, right? But he still gets the job done. He can still be effective. He still has other things that makes him special. And he's one of the best to do it, right? He's the one of the best in the universe. LeBron, he can pass the ball. He has different things that makes him great. You have to understand that, bro. He can pass the ball, he can shoot, but he made the right choice. He made the right choice. He
They
got a
lost though,
utility
so
belt.
did he?
Just because he don't got laser vision don't mean he don't got a utility belt, bro.
They lost though, so did he make the right choice?
Bro.
Yes, he made the
100%
right choice.
Shot, bro.
See,
Yeah,
They
he made the right
lost.
choice.
How can you
He
say he
just
made the right
didn't go in.
choice?
What do you
How
want him
can
to
you say it?
do?
Because if he would have shot it, Jimmy Butler was right over the top and would have blocked it, sent it out of bounds.
Then pump it that shit, get a foul.
Still have 3 other defenders there.
Oh, bro, you're not
Lean
understanding.
in.
You're not understanding. It's 1 on fucking 5.
4.
Like, you're not
Stop saying
understanding.
five.
Like, you have 3 wide
Sharp,
open
Sharp, go
players,
ahead.
bro.
All
Sharp.
right, yeah. Let me go.
Anyway.
'Cause I've been going back and forth with this. I've been going back and forth, man. Because I will say I do agree with Beatty there in the terms that I want my all-star taking the last shot. That's just me growing up, watching the basketball and just watching the sports that I've had. I feel like the star needs it, but at the same time, with my newfound respect for LeBron that I've gained over the last year, I will say that he made the right play. He drove down, but in the sense, at the same time in the game, he should have felt that nobody else was hitting. I mean, I remember watching the last, I want to say 2 minutes. During the last 2 minutes, the only other person to score, I want to say, was Anthony Davis when he caught that rebound one-legged and like barely put it back up and got it in the hole. But I just didn't see anybody else score in those last 2 minutes. The only time that anybody scored was LeBron driving.
Yeah, it was basically.
And so I think just knowing that, knowing the situation that you're in, and realizing, hey, we can close this out tonight, Game 5. And then he when he got it past half court, he had a bunch of open space, man. And it goes back. I understand he's 35 years old. He's not he doesn't have that quick step like he used to. He doesn't get past people right past. Well, huh?
They called
on that last play.
Yeah, they called timeout, and then they had the ball on the side, and then Jimmy came, and then he was dribbling the ball. Danny Green's guy came up, and then Danny set the screen, and then LeBron went to the basket from there. That's
but he had a lot of open space though to work and to do something with, and try to get somewhere else on the court to either draw another defender or try to make a shot. Like I said, I would like to see him try to make a shot. He did make the right play. Obviously he drew, like he said in his interview, he drew down the defenders down to him. There were 3-4 defenders on him right there. I mean, that's what you pay Danny Green for. You pay him for defense and to make 3 to 4 threes a game. Yeah. And he hasn't done it to any of the playoff series that they've been in. He hasn't done it. And so, I mean, I think that's a change you got to make next year for sure. Yeah. But and my thing is though so my question is because I feel like in that situation, I'll take JR. Like honestly, on just some crazy shit. I mean, I'll take JR throwing the ball up and he'll have more likely chance to make it on some crazy shit. Is Danny Green that much better on defense than what JR Smith is, where it's just JR Smith ain't getting JR Smith ain't played nothing in the finals?
Alex Caruso.
Yes, that's who he should have threw it to.
Yeah, it should have been KCP or it should have been Caruso taking that shot. Yeah. But then again, it's like 50-50. It's like, okay, do you blame LeBron for passing too much, or do you blame LeBron for not being a good team player? So it's like, what the fuck do you want from this man? You know what I'm saying? Oh, he walked away. He's not a good teammate. Oh, but he passes too much. You know, he's trying to get his team involved. Oh, he passes too much. He's being too friendly.
He's not a good shooter. If I put my life on it, if that was Kobe Bryant as he was driving down the wing, he would have pulled up extended free throw line and pulled that shot before any of the other defenders got to him. It would have been a one-on-one shot. It would have been a pull-up. It would have been a sink from the free throw line. LeBron James was out of control. He went too far, and then he had no options but to throw a trash-ass pass back-to-back.
No, that was
everybody collapsed. The play was to kick it back out, possibly, but LeBron James ran all the way down to the baseline, and then everybody was on him. He could have easily pulled up from the free throw line.
Bro, that is not what happened. And then also to your point, who cares? You talk about LeBron not being in the GOAT conversation because he doesn't have a good shot. Magic Johnson couldn't shoot his fucking life away, bro.
That motherfucker ain't in the GOAT conversation either.
Shots, bro.
He ain't even the best point guard ever. He ain't even the best point guard. He ain't in the GOAT.
Oh
John
my God.
Stockton will forever be the best point guard.
What are you talking about? LeBron losing 0-2 and never went back.
Basketball Johnny would have pulled up at the free throw line and pulled that shit. Get this motherfucker out of here. Let's move on. Come on, dog.
Come on, bro. Oh my God. Hey, so who y'all think series going forward? What y'all got? Lakers in 6, Heat in 7. What y'all got?
Oh yeah, Lakers gonna take it next. They're gonna take it next. They're gonna handle business.
I got Heat in 7.
Do you really?
Oh.
Yeah, I really do.
Is that what you think, or is that what you want?
It's what I think and I want. Because I like Spo. I think Spo's had a bad hand. I think Spo is one of the greatest coaches, not of all time, but especially in the league right now. And he doesn't get the respect that he deserves, especially because he had the big three. But because I always make the point that Brad Stevens got crowned the new best head coach. And he's had all-star point guard after all-star point guard after all-star point guard with Jason Tatum, with Jaylen Brown and them boys, Al Horford, and he hasn't gone to the finals at all. And for Eric's supposed to make these Miami Misfits to go to the finals and compete hard against LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Against Anthony Davis and LeBron James. I hope Spo can pull it out. But I think the Lakers are also mentally tired. I think they're mentally I think Miami's legit in their head and has beat them up. The only way I can see the Lakers winning is if they do what LeBron did against Steph Curry. And I think in 2016, it was game 5 and 6, where he was stuck, he was blocking his shot and looked back at him you not doing this right now. When he was real and stuff, he was memeing at the park. That, if LeBron does that, it's a wrap. But I think
Anthony Davis need to top it up.
Yeah, I was about to say Anthony Davis. He needs to get checked out or something, man. Because I didn't understand having him in the game there for those winding down last 45 seconds. My man couldn't even get down the court all the way. He's a liability at that point. I understand he's leagues better than Dwight Howard, but Dwight Howard's going to be able to run and sprint up and down the court and get back and play some defense. Or get down there and play some offense. And I understand, you want to move your ball. You want to move the ball through your offense, through Anthony Davis and everything, and LeBron's not really the one facilitating as much as he should be because, he hadn't even had double-digit assists, but twice or once in this series? Twice maybe? Yeah. And I know he had in the last 2 games. I think he had 8 last game. Yeah. And it's just, he can't. If he's only getting 8 assists, even with 40 points, he's not winning. Not the way he plays ball anymore. Like we're talking about, he drives and kicks it out. And the game is so revolving around the 3-point shot. And to Beatty's point, LeBron can't really shoot the 3 that well. He's all right, but
he shoots 36% from 3.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he's all right, but the game has evolved so much that 3-point shot means so much. You got to have people on your team that are hitting it. There was one point last night that KCP hit a 3-pointer to either put them up by 1 or to tie it. And I felt the momentum shift to the Lakers. I thought the Lakers were going to close it out right then, but it ended up not happening. And I just, like I said, he's just got to get help. I think if he gets 11 assists, I think they win Game 6 and wrap it up. But I think if he only ends up with 8 assists and he has to score 40 again, it'll be a one-on-one game like it was last with him and Jimmy, just going back and forth.
Yeah. And then it's just kind of unfortunate because last game it wasn't it was in his hands, but I feel like if he would have got the ball back, he still had enough time to make a good play. But Beatty, what you got? What you got this series in?
Obviously, I hope the Heat win it in 7, but if the Lakers do not win this next game, then the Heat got it. The Heat got it.
Yeah.
But I think the Lakers do close it out next time or next game, but I hope they don't. But I think they do. I honestly thought they would have won this last game.
Trust me, I think everybody did.
Hey, look!
Oh yeah,
my boy Beatty is so hurt.
It's just unfortunate that this baby gets his way all the time.
What if John Stockton and LeBron play together? What if they ever played together? Just hypothetically.
Together?
What if they ever played together? You know what I mean?
Well, John Stockton would have made LeBron look better than he was.
And then how would you feel about LeBron then?
He would have been just an average player. He just would have been like Jeff Hornacek or whatever. He just would have been a role player.
Oh my God.
Bro, we need a mute button on here. We need to be able to mute people.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. I understand, give your opinions. I understand, okay, what to do? You hate LeBron. Okay, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. You have your favorite players. I don't like Kobe. I don't like Jordan. But I'm not going to sit here and discredit them and say that they're trash in certain areas when they clearly wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime I argue about LeBron, I'm bringing up straight facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my research and I'm bringing up stats. You know what I'm saying? Because people say, this nigga Ostrich. He said,
oh my God, no, we're not doing that right now. What you got? Lakers in 6, Heat in 7.
Here's my thing, right? Okay, so LeBron, sure, he did okay in the East when he was a rookie, sophomore, junior, whatever. He brought that shitty ass team from Cleveland to the finals, right? Okay, yeah, he did that. But The East was weak as hell back then. The East has gotten better since then. The West has also gotten weaker since LeBron's coming into the West, right? So John Stockton made Karl Malone, right? Karl Malone didn't do shit when he left to the Lakers to try to chase a ring, right? So if Karl would not have had John Stockton his whole career, he wouldn't be in the combo for the best power forward of all time. He's not the best power forward of all time.
No, it's Tim Duncan.
He's not. Yeah. Tim Duncan can do things without a great point guard, right? We've seen that. But Karl couldn't, right? John Stockton created better players. Hold on, baby. John Stockton created and made players, right? He made everybody around him better. He made Jeff Hornacek better. He made Greg Ostertag better. He was that good of a player and a point guard that he made other people better. What's his name? Magic didn't do that. Magic didn't bring other players on his team to be great. He had great players on his team.
Because the league was so small then, though. The league was really, really small, though. Like, there was not that many teams. It wasn't the same. What do they have now? Like 30, 32 teams, whatever.
32.
Yeah, it's not the same. They have 20-something, man. If that. Bill Russell, he played when there was only 8.
Oh yeah, see what I'm saying?
Like, bro,
See what I'm saying?
and Stephen A. wouldn't be like, "Oh, this is the softest era." Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain were playing against 6'2" centers. Shut up. like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, what? I don't understand that. All right, moving on to football. COVID-19 and everything like that. Taking a year of my life, my last year in Japan. Damn it. Do y'all think football is gonna last the whole season? Go ahead, T-Sharp.
It doesn't need to. Hey, go ahead, shut it down. They're talking about canceling the Titans. If you want to cancel the Titans, just cancel everybody, man. It's like what do you like? Just stop trying to force it. Like, I understand you want to bring sports back, but people's health and families are more important than that. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit. We like sports. It keeps us on the podcast. Go ahead.
My grandmama ain't about to die because you want to see goddamn the Chargers play. Fuck that.
Oh,
see, man, I agree. I think we got a false sense of hope with basketball coming back the way it did, and it worked. Basketball and hockey obviously showed that a bubble scenario can work for what's going on. But you're asking guys that are 22 years old, 23 years old, just freshly millionaires, to all stay in the house and not go spend their money and not go party and not go, be around a bunch of people. And it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. I just know it's not going to happen unless the NFL gets some sort of structure, some sort of bubble initiative. I know that a bubble wouldn't really work with how big the NFL is, but some sort of program going, they won't finish the season out.
Yeah. I mean,
I see it maybe 2 to 3 more weeks. And it sucks 'cause I got a badass fantasy roster this year.
sound like
Oh, shit. Hey, do y'all see Alabama is tied right now at 21 at halftime? Just throw that live stat in there.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of losses, let me throw that in there. You know what I'm saying? Spencer Rattler, you know what I'm saying? That's a bad –
You can't –
That's a bad mixed breed.
I'm not even mad because everybody was hurt, man. Like, you can't, like, what can you do? Like, when you got your 4-string DBs in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What you think, Beatty? What you think? You think NFL's going to last COVID?
I don't know. I don't have enough faith in Roger Goodell to make a good or right decision. And so I honestly don't know. He's super unpredictable. If this was happening in the NBA, I would have told you that it would have been shut down. But Roger Goodell, who knows with this dude? Should it be canceled? Money to be lost. Yeah. Should it be canceled? It would have been canceled in the NBA already if this was happening in the NBA.
Shout out to Chris Paul. Shout out to Doc Rivers for putting the bubbles together. Shout out to them, man. Thank you. You did low key. It
was a good job.
Thank you.
It's not going to happen with the NFL. It's too many players and too many teams.
But who was it? I think it was the Dolphins that just said like last week that they were going to start allowing full capacity fans again.
Yeah,
Like
any
it's not,
all the Florida teams.
yeah, not. I don't. It's gonna get canceled.
How do you sit there and say that and you're a hot spot? You know what I'm saying? You're a hot spot, man.
Back on the rise. Back on the rise.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
But then again, come November, COVID's not going to be a thing. So we won't have COVID in November. So we could be good. We don't
we're not
know.
gonna have it in November.
There's no COVID in November.
Oh yeah, no.
Wow.
When
After 3
DT
November, there's no COVID.
win, get this dub, double time, double Trump. You know what I'm saying? DT, we gonna be out there. No more COVID. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't making it again. Fuck. Oh yeah, I forgot. he has a cure on the way. Woo!
Well, no. Either way, that's what I'm saying. Either way, if he loses or wins, it won't be a thing.
You're not losing. Right?
Oh yeah, because it's gonna shift to something else. We're gonna worry about something else.
It's either oh, it's gone, Biden cured it, or oh, it's gone, there's something else, Trump made it worse. It'll be something different.
You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be the social dilemma. That's what it's gonna be.
Oh man, don't get me started on that.
I already deleted that shit.
I don't think Brandon's watched it yet, so we can't go into that.
Oh Lord.
You haven't watched
Hey,
it?
go watch it.
What
I
is
tell
it?
you what, go watch that shit for real. Cause it like I was telling y'all, it's something that I've definitely already thought about. Like I've sat back and been like, man, that's happening. But just to hear the people that actually discovered it and they're sitting there talking about it, like, yeah, this is exactly what's happening. This is the shit that's going on behind the scenes.
Well,
It's
think
like,
about
man,
it. Think about it. Like, nothing in life is free. Water ain't free, right? You ain't getting no app like Facebook for free. Hell no.
You know, I'm so glad that Beatty watched it because I know how Beatty's mind is.
I'm always, well,
total conspiracy theorist, huh?
I know. I love it.
I just know there's always more to what we see. There's always more.
for sure.
That's fair. That's fair.
Extreme.
Always.
Hey,
Yeah.
watch yourselves. Watch your Google. Watch your Facebook, Twitter. If you got TikTok, delete that. Oh,
There's no social media on my phone. No social
Really?
media.
You're done.
Nothing. I have Facebook Messenger, but it's not like social media.
Yeah.
Like I'm not browsing. I just talk to people, but no social media.
Crazy. You done.
I ain't no bitch, dog. You ain't gonna get my shit for free. Come on,
I wanna
man.
see
You gotta
this.
pay
I
me.
wanna
You
tell
gotta
me
pay
what
me.
the hell is
You gotta pay me.
They gotta pay you for your clicks, huh?
Hell yeah. Ain't get that shit for free.
You gotta
I
watch.
wanna see it.
Beatty, explain it for people who haven't watched it and for Twilly and stuff like that. Explain it a little bit more.
So pretty much, right? So Facebook is one of the most successful companies in history, right? Like it's taken off, gone fast, one of the most successful, most earned, or most brought in money of all time, right? But you don't ever pay for anything, hardly ever, probably, hopefully not. But like Amazon, these companies, whatever, all those ads, they're paying millions of dollars every year to throw ads on you, right? And there's literal robots or like computer
AI.
systems. Yeah, they're tracking everything you do, how long you're looking at a picture, how long you're looking at a video, and people are bidding like systematically bidding on how much they're going to pay to give you specifically that ad, right? Everybody's got one. Everybody's got an AI system looking at them, and companies are paying to throw you an ad, right? And so everything that you do is being tracked. Everything that you're about to do is being tracked. They can predict what you're going to do, what you want to do. Like everything, it's just, you're being watched all the time. You're being tracked. You're being auctioned. You are being sold to these companies. You are being sold to, and the video came from numerous executives and presidents of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all these companies that are like, yo, this is not ethical. Like, I got to get out of here. This is bad.
Yeah, 'cause it's gotten to the point where if you're not on your phone, they're doing things to get you back.
Yeah, right. Like, have you ever noticed? So I've completely, when I did have Facebook, I turned off notifications on my phone system, like on my phone, no notifications, right? I would still get notifications and be like, yo, your friends on Facebook, wave to them, or yo, somebody tagged you in a photo, get
Someone
them.
you may
They're trying to
know.
get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always trying to get you back on there. And they're purposefully getting into like the insecurities and the flaws in the human system because they know addictive personality. It's just they're exploiting every weakness of the human body, the system, the mind, the brain. They know they have been, they know, and they do exploit those things.
Yes, man.
And it's just it's bad.
I brought it up to Beatty on Facebook, but it was like they were saying fake news on Twitter travels 6 times faster than actual real news. Think about that. That's crazy, man. Like someone could just make some random like the sky is purple today. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody's gonna be like, oh, retweeting the sky's purple, sky's purple, sky's purple. When it's
And
not.
that's what I'm saying. Probably 99% of the stuff that I've shared on Facebook has probably not been true, right? But they're creating contention. Like, and this shit could be coming from Russia or China, right? They're creating problems within our nation, within our people, within the human race, even just to cause problems, cause contention. And for all we know, some of the, and I know Black Lives Matters is a thing and it's real, but like for all we know, some of the videos or stories could have been completely staged, made up from another country, from another universe. Who knows? Like it's not always what we're given and see.
I agree.
So it's just bad.
I agree with that. I think a lot of
I was about to bring aliens into it and shit. Talking about another universe.
Those are people. Hey, but
I knew it started getting bad when there was nothing but a bunch of white people protesting and screaming out Black Lives Matter. Like it's
black folk.
funny. Like I mean, I appreciate it. Like I mean, yeah, cool, that's respectable. But it's getting to a point. Like it starts to look funny. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so you gotta pay attention to little shit like that.
Yeah, bro. I feel that. All right, y'all. It's been fun. It's been real fun. It's been cool. Glad to have y'all back. T Sharp, I love you, big baby. T Willie, I hate your guts. I'm just playing. Gang, you already know what it is. Ocean Gang. G-Bo.
No, it's good to have T Willie back on here, man. We had him in months.
I know.
Well, you know,
I had no competition to argue with, man. Everybody just took my shit. Nobody said anything.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, so,
Ain't no way.
yeah, I'm back. So no
Everybody
more
shut up.
lies, man. No more lies. I'm gonna start fact checking your punk ass.
We need a live fact checker for the debates.
All right, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Share with your friends, man. We back better than ever. I love it. And we on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff, right?
We got CDs yet? We got mixtapes?
Hey, the VHS.
Oh, we on flippy floppies,
MP3s.
dog. We on that hard drive floppy disk.
Coming
We on
soon
everything,
to
dog.
theaters.
I got the 8-track in the car still.
I got the Glock in my Rari. I'm just kidding. All right, bro. Later.